The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
No rest for the wicked.
Take flight! Take flight!
Ignite Phantasmagoria.
My apologies. One shall descend once again. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. As a good knight should. Oz, reveal thyself.
Vain Fräulein.
Embrace the ice. Pardon my indiscretion. I am a disgrace to the knights. Don't waste my time. Burned too brightly.
Yeah, that'll probably fix it. How long was I doing that for? At least 10 minutes, it looks like. Oh, yay. Oh, well, now people can hear me. Alright, that lets me switch for free. That makes my dice the same. And that lets me draw 2 cards. I like this starting hand. We're just going to go with official as... Now I know how Paimon feels. I like Paimon. I know a lot of people like to dunk on Paimon, but I don't think Paimon is annoying as people say. She just tries so hard. Alright, draw cards. It's not Ancestral Recall, but it's close. That's okay, boy. I was talking to myself. You didn't miss anything at all. And I'm going to do absolutely nothing this round except play support cards. The DUEL deck does require a lot of setup. I won't lie. These Hilly Trail decks are weird. I don't think you can play the Hilly Trail decks. You can get some of the enemies. Like, you can play as a Fatui Harbinger and a couple of bosses. Which, you know, that's cool. You take any chance to dunk on Paimon. I like Paimon, like I said. She's not very smart, but like... Okay, Paimon is like the Aqua of Genshin, and she's not as useless as Aqua, so... I'm legally obligated to, you know, support Paimon.
By royal decree.
I think it's safe to switch.
I will protect you.
Yep, I was right. Then I use this.
Leave it all to me.
Won't make it through my shields. Oh, hold on one moment. I'm getting an important call. Sorry, that was my landlord. Those kinds of calls are important. All right. Now we're going to dunk on the Hilly Trails. Let's see. What will I get? I just need Geodice now. Give me Geodice. There we go. That's good. You are so dead right now, my friend.
As a dutiful maid would.
Yeah. If I can just survive. Yes. Perfect. Much easier this time. Oh, I got a bonus geodice. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm just going to kill him. I just need the right amount of geodice and he dies. Which I have already, actually. I only need 3 dice. You have to match the dice, so if it's this kind, I believe, has to be 2 geodice. This can be 2 of any color. So if you've played Magic, it's like the mana symbols. The gold, there's 7 different kinds, though, which is a little annoying to keep track of. We're going to alt just because we can. Bam! Hit him hard. Yeah. All right, that was some good warm-ups. But we need to actually try something hard, though. So I mentioned that Ayaka is a great deck. I have Ayaka. I don't have Yoimiya, but I do have an invitation letter. So we're gonna fight Yoimiya.
Sure. Let's get this party started.
She's probably one of my favorite characters. I started playing right before Inazuma came out, so the Inazuma characters, to me, have been there the whole time. Yoimiya. Bennett. I haven't used Bennett. I don't think I have him. I don't know why I have Strategic Reserve in this deck now that I think about it. I don't really know what I'm doing. Unfortunate reality. Dude, I use them all the time on the overworld. They're great. Not necessarily together. Oh, I gotta set my active character. What am I doing?
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Yep. I like Yoimiya just, like, generally using her. I have her C2? C3? I forget. I've done a lot of pulls for Yoimiya because I like her. Alright, we're going to do that. Do that. And that's my turn. So the reason I do this is because the whole point is to switch Noelle in and just go to town.
The fuse is lit.
Or did I say Yoimiya? I mean Noelle. Well, I play against real people. I might try. I haven't played all that much, and I have a feeling I'll get spanked. But I'll try. With this deck, I will. I won't try with the new deck, because I know how this deck works. Oh, cool. I got the healing one. Get some HP regen going on here. There we go.
By royal decree.
Now I'm just going to end it here. I want to store up with Lieben.
Get out of here.
Oh, they have the same thing. This guy lets you use 1 less dice. Maximizing your resources is always what you got to do in games. Ooh. I can auto switch to Noelle. That's nice. Ooh, and I got draw 2 cards. Perfect. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Drawing more cards is always good. Oh, yes! Okay, so this food is what lets Noelle just go off.
Oz, reveal thyself.
It makes her basic attacks cost 1 less, and you can just like do so many attacks in one go.
I will protect you. I must leave no stone unturned.
Well, I should have used that card. Alright, I'm not going to ult this round. I will ult next round. They're just wasting their dice. End the round. Alright. We are just looking for the geodice again. Yeah, no, I was going to eat this food.
Time to clean up.
Bang! I wish I had a weapon on her, specifically a sack sword, but didn't draw that this game. But I'm just going to go through his team now. See how my attack only costs 1 dice? Yeah, that's good. Lets me do so many more actions.
Let the sparks fly. I'm going in.
Oh, look, that did nothing to me. And you're about to die. Your healing won't save you now.
This is just no mercy at all, huh?
No, no mercy. And of course, I get another turn of this. And I will have Yoimiya now. Parametric transform isn't going to do me any good right now. Parametric transformer is like Lieben. It lets you save up your dice, basically, by using a certain number of elemental skills. Yeah, you're just gonna die now, kid. Sucks to be you.
After all that training.
I should have paid more attention.
He's got 7 dice left or something like that.
Burned too brightly.
That makes me sad because when I hear that, it means Yoimiya died. But I got her Naganohara Meteor Swarm. Awesome. All right, I guess I will try to face some people.
That didn't count. Best of 3?
No. I always like getting to see the characters in the world. More opportunities for that are fun. All right. Let's see. I think you do a co-op match this way. All right. Pure opponent. Oof. I'm going to get whomped here. I go first. First turn advantage. It's real in it, basically. That basically lets you save dice for next turn. I don't know if I'll use it.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Oh, that was a garbage roll. I'm mostly going to do setup this turn, so it's not super important, but I still like to get good things, you know. think that's kind of all I can do. What are they going to do? They're going to put an artifact on Diona. I'm going to switch to Diona. She does Icy Paws, which gives you a shield, which I guess is alright. Let's see. Ooh, I can switch in for free. That's nice. Could I not get such crappy dice? Please and thank you. What do I think of the new TCG? I really like TCGs in general. I'm really disappointed at how crappy Magic Arena is. So that makes me sad. And I wish it was not so bad. I've been looking for a new game to play that was a TCG, and I think this is a pretty good TCG. I'm impressed that they added this to their base game. Is it the best TCG I've ever played? Probably not. But I would put this on the level of, like, I don't know, Gwent or something, which is crazy that they're just giving this away for free. They're going to let me go with 6 dice? Jeez. I have a feeling they don't know what they're doing. Come on, come on. We got lots of Omni dice. Omni dice are, you can spend them for anything. It's nice. I don't know that I would play Genshin just to play the TCG, but like, if they spun this off to its own game, I could see it being fairly successful. Not gonna lie. I guess I'll just shoot him. Like, I know he's gonna kill me, but I don't actually care. And then he just declares the end of his round? I swear this person does not know what they're doing. Like, that guy's gonna die to a stiff breeze now. Well, whatever. I mean, I'll take an easy win. I don't think I get anything for facing a human player, which is fine. It's just fun. Yeah, killed him.
One shall descend once again.
We'll use that. Elemental tuning lets me change 2 of my dice to the color I like. I'll kill him and get myself some shielding.
Where did I go wrong?
Shielding reduces the damage I take. Okay, seriously. What the heck? This person genuinely does not know what they're doing. Unless they're somehow going to bust out with, like, some uber combo, which I don't see how they can do with Diona and Fischl. I don't see how I don't run away with this right here. Theona and Fischl are kind of support cards, so I've got a great sword on her. And yeah, like this is very much not going to help you because I'm just going to kill Theona right now.
Time to clean up. Can't keep my eyes open.
Okay, well, they just die then. There we go. Well, that was easy. Should I do another co-op match? I wonder, do you get anything for that? Complete. Oh, guest challenges. Well, let's fight Wagner. Playing against Dendro. I've heard that there's a one-shot kill combo with Dendro. I'll try the Noel deck one more time, and then I'm going to try and build a new deck. People can yell at me for being bad at the game. No, I did not get my butt whooped. I did pretty good. This is not going to go well for him. But then again, he's playing the slime deck, which is just bad. I think it's Cole and Zhangling who are supposed to be able to kill someone in round 1. Cole is supposed to be really good. I look forward to unlocking more cards. I'm off now of work. This was my last day of work for 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to getting to spend some more time playing. I will be traveling, so I won't be able to stream very much, but that's okay.
By royal decree.
Well, I killed 2 of his guys. Ow. Whatever, we're going to kill him with Fischl. The Prinzessin der Veruzlan. She's basically Megamine. They have 2 Megamines in this game. They have Klee, who has the explosion half, and they have Fischl, who has the Chuny half. Fischl is hilarious. Klee is adorable. I mean, I'll try and pre-make some videos. I need to finish my 12 Days of Christmas video. There's a contest on the official Genshin Konosuba Fantastic Days Discord, and I have been making a video for the past 3 days on that. I will not live stream on Christmas Day. I will be with my family on that day. I won't even be home. I am flying out in a few days to see my family. I live quite far away from them because I work in another state. Very nice. I think I'm wearing a work shirt. Probably guess what I do if you can see it. Can you? No, you can't see it. That's good. I always worry I'll wear one of my shirts that say where I live, or rather where I work, for a stream. I've almost done that a couple of times. All right. I'm going to take a short break from playing children's card games. It is time. Now, I don't usually play Genshin co-op. I won't lie. I usually play Genshin solo. It's a lot easier to play it solo, in my opinion. People make it harder. This is the new boss. I am going to try it. I'm not going to use you. I feel like I do need a healer here, though.
Gonna be epic.
I'll take Asian Mom.
Stay close and you will live.
And switch to you.
A walk would be nice.
Are there going to be new units for Christmas for Konosuba? We will not get them on Christmas, but yes, there will be. Yakuta 2, which is Rin and Amy, and it's totally skippable. Don't worry about it. They are now following the Japanese banner order, which is good in a lot of ways. Ah, shut up, you little bitch. Yeah, it is just way easier to solo on this game, in my humble opinion. I know you could get buffs in this first phase, but like, most of the time I find I just don't need them. Like, I don't even really know what this does, I'll be honest. Asian Mom slipper time. She's not really his mother. She's like his creator, but it is funny that she Oh, I have not done the latest Archon quest. The music, man, the music in Genshin. I won't skip the cutscene. The music in Genshin is just so good. Normally I turn the music off when I stream, but I'm just playing the music from the game because it's so good. Look, Paimon is trying. She's trying. She's got the spirit. Now we face Voltron. Mommy A. You know, if she was really serious, she'd get out her slipper instead of, I guess I should say her sandal, but she'd use her slipper for true justice. I don't think this does anything. Whoops. Meant to hit T. Hit R instead. This music is so epic, though. All the music in this game, though, is pretty darn epic. Oh, she died. She died again. No! It's gonna make this a lot harder. She was my ranged unit. You need a ranged unit for this fight. I liked the Inazuma Archon quest. I won't say it was the greatest video game quest I've ever played, but I thought it was fine. My sets? Like my artifact sets? Sure, they're not that great though. Oh, I'm in so much trouble here. Oh, electro damage does not work on them, it seems.
Adventure time.
I may be in serious, serious hot water. Well, that killed him.
Illusion shattered.
Yup.
Your new god awakens.
I have failed.
Oh man, this might be the first time I've ever actually died on this boss. That would have been smart to hold E on Bennett.
Shattered. There is no escape.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get any energy here.
Insolent.
Ah. Everybody's almost dead. Alright, I'm just gonna give up. Ugh. We failed. We failed horribly. Alright. I'm gonna use the team I normally use for this. Goodbye, Zhongli. I'm gonna switch to the True Pyro Archon.
Any longer. We'll need a strategy.
This team can beat anything. Oh, someone mentioned my artifact sets. It's pretty standard. This is not the best helmet in the world, but like I haven't really found a better one because that's the crit damage. This is alright. Pretty good. It could be energy recharge, but it's not. Oh, and this one is some energy recharge. So it's alright. Let's see. Yoimiya. I think yours are kind of garbage too. I do not have Ganyu because I have Ayaka, so I don't see the point in getting Ganyu. But yeah, this is alright. I like Yoimiya, so I use her. She's really good on this fight because she's ranged, and she does a lot of damage. Alright, this team is actually way easier to beat this fight with, because Kokomi is, like, stupidly good.
Let it be known that divinity is mine.
Yes, yes. Pokemon team, go! And then you just fire hazard. You don't worry about mechanics. Mechanics are for people who can't DPS harder. At my command, you just die. This is such a cool cutscene, though. Like, look at that block. She's just using her hands. Lumini too strong. Boom. If you're wondering why I have Lumini instead of Aether, I wasn't really paying attention when the game started. I wasn't realizing I was choosing my character. I'm kind of glad I picked Lumini. I like her, but I just went with whatever. I didn't reroll. I didn't see the point. This isn't Kono fan. There's no meta. Well, I take that back. There is a meta.
Shine
For my Dendro, I have Nadia, Traveler, and Kole. Should be able to just kill these really easy. Ah. Stop it! I'm trying to go into my thing.
Your eyes have been opened.
Alright, now I don't die. Just kill it. There. Yumiya, Xingqiu, and Nadia. Xingqiu's really good. I use him a lot.
There is no escape.
Die. That's kind of a waste of an ult. Oh well. Nadia's freaking awesome. Alright. Asian mom time. Go! Yes, it is nice that they actually made MC the Traveler good again. But yeah, no, I did it this time. This team is way easier to use. Get some nice vape in there. I don't have Nadia maxed yet, but I could. Oh, that fight is so fun. Speaking of Nadia, I'm going to jet around here. Oops. Has a 90% resistance to Electro. Doesn't matter if you're using the best Electro character. Could have used Dendro instead, but... Alright. Where's my team? Alright. Traveler. Traveler team. I could use Kole instead here, but I like to use the Traveler.
Strike dead. Allow me. Make yourselves at home. Hey.
This team is freaking immortal. Fischl is not the best Electro character. It's Shogun, and by such a wide margin, it's kind of silly. Look at the explosions! Ah, crap. Ow. It's okay. We have Fish Lady for our boo-boos. It doesn't actually matter right now. The boss is basically immune to all damage at this point. It's Oz or yay. Right on time. Lumini too strong. Suck it, Raiden. Oh, this isn't... is this Raiden? I guess this is Raiden. You're supposed to be helping A, not Raiden. Now I gotta play the jumping game. Ah! Jump over the rings. Jump over the rings. Man, usually I have her down by that point. There we go. Blow him up, blow him up. Bam. So easy, so easy. I like the Nadia Nilou team. It's so fun. Yeah, the only meta is for the Abyss, but while every character is useful, some characters are more useful than others, which is an unfortunate reality. Oh, I guess the Abyss reset. The new boss that can invisible? What's the new boss that can... Oh! You mean, this thing. Nah, he's easy. Just bring an Electro character. Here, I'll show you. Just use, Chi-Chi. No, not Chi-Chi. What's her name? Kaching. Probably not the right way to pronounce that. Kaching makes this fight super easy. Yes, Kokomi is on this team too. Kokomi is on every team. See, it's invisible right there, but I have a solution. Watch this. See? Electro makes it easy. And then you just press the I win button. Bam! Easy, easy. Just use Kaching. I'm not going to collect the bounty, though. I don't need that. The giant Dorito. Oh, yeah. It does kind of look like a chip, I guess. Just use Electro. It fizzles his invisibility. I figured that out in the Abyss. I used this team in the Abyss, actually. I used Kaching with Nadia and Kokomi. It was super easy. On the Abyss, it was way harder because it had, like, a billion hit points. Come on, I just want to kill your stupid tower. I don't care about you.
Nowhere to hide.
Go away. I think I got some treasures here, though. Must pick up treasures. I also have the Jade Cutter for Kaching. I was not going for the Jade Cutter. I was going for Nilou's sword. This is basically the only good sword on her.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the
Alright, I gotta switch to a different team, because otherwise I will not get the drops I need. There we go. Pure Noel. My Noel is not super built. I'm using Husk of Opulent Dreams, obviously. More defense. This is a pretty good cut for her. Defense, crit damage, crit rate. This is alright. If I had more attack, that would be cool. That's pretty good. Lots of defense on Noel. Did I finish exploring the desert map? I'm pretty close to 100% on every map that's out. I have not done the puzzle at the top of the pyramid because it's really annoying, and I haven't bothered. There we go. More commissions. My Noel's pretty built. I got the near perfect team for her. I don't have Albedo because I'm just not going to pull for him. He's not that useful in my opinion. But I have Zhongli, so whatever. Oh, I need to kill these. Who is it that needs this stuff? I forget.
Strike is one, and step.
Charge! Press the advantage!
Leave it all to me. And step.
Advance! Stabilize! Order guide you!
Bang! I really do have to have Noel's ult active for her to... Ah, you stupid thing. Healed him. Who's doing that? You.
Solidify!
And step.
Charge!
Steady as stone.
I'm not going to use my ult here. It's not worth it to kill Kitty Girl.
Stabilize!
Geo team go brrr. The biggest problem with Noelle is, of course, the fact that Ito is
I must leave no
pretty much just her, but better. As unfortunate as that is for Noelle mains. Ito is just better than her. She does do a few things he can't do. I think she can make her beat stick a little bit bigger if she's really built. But, yeah, Ito mostly is just a better version of her. They work really well in tandem, from what I've heard, because they're both very reliant on their ults to do anything. But now Noelle go brrr. I could have used all her buffs, but I didn't feel like that was needed for these guys.
Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, the Geo Resonance with Ito is nice. And he does smack things really good. It's just, there's so many easier ways to smack things than Ito. Alright, we're going to fight the crocodiles.
I will have order!
And by fight, I mean drop a rock. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Solidify!
Sometimes I just like to use my support characters to kill things because I can. Noelle is strong. Also best girl. Alright, we're just going to jump. I do like the new Sumeru commissions. They're mostly pretty fun. They even, I think they nerfed the ferret because it was really annoying. I think you only have to find it once now, which is nice. But yeah, the first thing I usually do when a new map drops is to try and explore it as much as possible. For the desert, it's really annoying because you have to
Thank you for
go up and down and
Add Astra.
look in the caves, but it's still fun. I don't think I've quite 100%ed it, but who cares? We're just here to have fun. There we go. Ah, she's not done yet. Alright, let's do... You know what? Let's do the quest. I have not done the quest. It'll be easier to teleport up here. Turbo Maid. I think there's a chest in this pond, by the way. Oh, was it? Shoot. I should have just teleported there. There we go. That triggers the cutscene.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Well,
Sure it
it's facts
does.
and logic you're after. You shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains
I have no idea what this
there's
is.
little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah.
This sounds like
well,
academic bullshit.
This is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person.
Noelle is cute.
I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
That guy looks like he's from Inazuma, doesn't he?
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma.
Oh, right.
Or is it kind
Is
of
that the
casual
balladeer
reference
when
to
he
Dora?
murdered those people and ran off with some stuff?
Everyone here's just going about their business. Maybe it really is just great. Let's go find out what this Tatara...
Alright. Inversion of Genesis. I know this quest is about the balladeer, but I don't know much beyond that.
right, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say
Turn
about
around.
her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Sup, bitches?
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
I'm waiting for the interesting Lumini
Oh,
expressions.
Of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great...
He is from Inazuma. I thought so.
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, so what? For the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so...
Why am I using Geoteam? Because it has Noelle on it.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatara Suna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard...
I thought I
Paragon
went to the
talked about it
Tatara
and
Suna.
wanted to learn more.
Was that where the melting down thing was? I don't remember.
I see. My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatara Suna's past. But who'd have thought that...
Inazuma is kind of underpopulated.
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you
Something
my
about
outline
snake
for the
disease and all
book
that
I'm
stuff.
writing about Tatara Suna.
hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatara Suna.
Yeah, that's the
writings mentioned someone
that's
by
the
name of Mikoshi
blacksmith.
Nagasa,
Was he the one who made
crafted
that
a
cursed
blade.
sword that Kazuha was involved
But
with?
in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well,
I know Katsurugi. He's the guy with Graham.
apart from the sword maker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger.
That's the
Someone who
balladeer,
dresses funny or acts in
or the
an
wanderer,
unusual
whatever
way.
they're calling him now.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatara Suna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
Yeah, if the balladeer was involved, they always do.
Goes missing. Then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Balladeer is a little murder happy.
My thoughts exactly.
Gets it from his mother.
I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
Calm down.
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then,
Cool story, bro.
Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official.
Yeah,
named
it's
Neo.
that furnace that melted down that we had to
It
fix.
seems like he went missing too.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this story now?
It happened 400 years ago.
Right.
Balladeer is
What's
still
more,
alive, but
Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
yeah.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yes, you really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan.
So he's
the last
Kasaha's
practitioners of Ishin art.
distant cousin or
Something
something.
that seems to have
Brothers,
happened in the
sisters,
Kaidahara
uncles,
clan
nieces,
will lead
nephews,
to their downfall.
roommate or
I
something.
don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
Well, this is a work of fiction, so probably.
Kaidahara?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
I get Primo Gems. I mean,
How could I forget?
I don't know.
Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human.
Yeah, it's the Balladeer. I figured this out before I started talking to you. Granted, it's because his picture's on the patch, but like... What was doing 400 years ago?
Aha!
That's when his blacksmith
Judging by the looks
friend
on
bit
your
the bullet.
faces, you do know something after all.
They did a like at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, where like no one remembers what's her bucket now. Glare at Paimon and hope she keeps her mouth shut. Not gonna happen.
No! Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
A man arrived in Tetsu, whatever, around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers walking along the mountain roads toward the factories, their shoes scuffing along the jutting stones. They walked like people, convinced that so long as they reached the fire raging in the mountain's belly, they might extract from it gems beyond price. The mood that the sight inspired was ineffable, beyond mere description for those not present to witness it. The man barked a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the procession. There, a towering character who stood a half a head taller greeted him with a heavy slap on the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. Do mine eyes deceive me, Sir Miyazaki? I cannot think that the return trip here from Inazuma City would have been easy on you. Miyazaki smiled like a young man taking his first steps onto their journey, expressionless. Why, Katsurugi, Inazuma is the realm of the almighty Shogun. I sailed upon the fastest ship, strode upon the swiftest sea routes. You didn't stride unless you're Kokomi. What dangers could I possibly have faced? What about the good news? There was some, naturally. The two burst into uproarious laughter, roughhousing with the other workers until the path's end. A young man dressed in a linen shirt and wearing... No, I have not played the new event. Wearing a headscarf, gazed into the dancing flames of the furnace before him. Now the flames of the forge are unlike any other, for their intensity affects the resulting integrity of both metal and blade. Soon, too, then, was the flame watcher, an unusual individual. At his fingertips sat a lizard, and on his face he wore a smile. The workshop was huge, and the furnace was deeper within. A reasonable person might think that there would have been many working alongside the watcher, yet he stood alone only when... You know, this is kind of boring. Blah, blah, blah. Forging is precise. Forging great blade. Butt kissing. Aren't you going to eat it? Welcome to the food. Kabukimono was at the coast. That's the balladeer. Tore free from the sky and making a circle with a term like a nightmare. It's because he has the power of electro. Outbound to fishing toward near. All eyes darkened. Is there anyone? I follow the spirit of the Blackout, reached the bottom of the boat. And killed all the people in the boat because he's an asshole. Not but half an arm was left on the one who cried out for help, and with a plop it landed at the Kabukimono's feet. Yep. Just killed a bitch. And Katsurugi, yada yada. Things are not going well. Miyazaki left to go blah blah blah. 10 people are dead. Balladeer has a big body count. We knew this already. And ships are going, and then Balladeer goes, and he was gone. Suddenly a figure flashed by. Are you seeking someone, my lord? Uh-huh. A lot of purple prose in there.
My essay draft as well.
Oh, give me a break! Smithing, blah, blah, blah. We require additional pylons. Nameless eccentric, blah, blah, blah. Jade steel ingots, uh-huh. Daitara and Nagasa, blah, blah, blah. He performed a sword dance. We could not find the eccentric. Killed someone. Oh, he helped make that cursed sword then, I guess. 6 the eccentric is the balladeer. List, I know that. Yada yada. Okay.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with
political intrigue? This is.
I could put a turf war between rival factions at the.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out?
I mean, it happened 400 years ago.
Okay, back to the drawing board.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say.
All right, thank you.
Bye, guys. And then I meet Nihida, or...
They were talking about.
Yes.
Okay, then, even if we did, after all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is, if you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many.
Oh, look, speak of the devil.
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... The balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Time to kick some ass and take some names. Although supposedly he's a good guy now. Genocidal little maniac. Alright, Papa Morax is here. For some spankings. There's Nahida.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
The goddess of wisdom is a little girl.
Balladeer is strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be laughed at?
No, Nahida, let him out.
You must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to
He's a really popular character, and after we killed off the witch, people were pissed, and so we had to make him playable.
It was my idea to set the Balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
No.
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Game mechanics.
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
No.
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
She's the goddess of wisdom. How could she get tricked?
It's not every day you see people questioning the god of wisdom's judgment.
Oh, will you
Just
shut
when you
up?
think you've seen it all.
Don't you?
You're the one who was making fun of her before.
As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the Balladeer.
The problem is that he's an
Well,
asshole.
I, for one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Who? Just kidding.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
I'm sure I will.
Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us.
But what about a tactical threat?
That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second. Former? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure
No
in
playable
saying
character is a complete dick all the time.
Seems as if the doctor had
That's his
no intention of
attitude.
welcoming back a loser, so...
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you.
See, every word out of his mouth makes you want to slap him.
Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the harbingers. So as long as
'Cause
you
they're
have
bad
something
guys.
new
They're
to
just
offer,
dicks to each other.
Nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be. Well, if the Fatui are going to reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
Kill yourself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings.
He's a puppet. He's not alive. He's
So,
just put him back in the box. Call Geppetto and tell her to fix it.
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right.
I don't want to cooperate with him.
Agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you... Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact...
For my benefit,
For your benefit.
I'm not pulling for him.
Yes. As I told you once before.
No.
There's information
Didn't
about the
summon for
Teyvat
him.
Soul. Oh yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So you have to
I kind of forgot that's the plot. Yeah, what's up with Aether?
You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twins' details in the Descender category. This is
Yes.
extremely important.
I forgot. Genshin is an isekai now.
It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer, he was granted the power to connect
Blah,
with
blah,
Irminsul
blah.
when he almost
Excuses,
became the god of the new
excuses.
era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
I am not gonna like him
The
unless he
amount of
stops
information
being a
in Irminsul
jerk.
is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me.
AKA
So I asked
trolling through the
Balladeer
internet.
to search in Irminsul for any information senders. He's more familiar with this kind of information.
He uses
and
Google.
should be able to find it more quickly. Exactly!
Goddess of Wisdom doesn't know about Wikipedia. Come on.
Paimon just doesn't trust him. He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him.
Because he's a jerk.
But sometimes everything is dictated by which side you're on.
And I'm on the side of killing Fatui Harbingers.
He brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all.
C6 Yoimiya?
Our minds have
Just kidding.
connected several times before. There's a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing.
I don't have Venti, but I don't want Venti. I do have Zhongli,
Searching for
Raiden,
one
and
candle
Nahida.
whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
I
It's
guess.
not really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it.
I'm a bit vague on what we did
I'm still worried
in
about
their
this
memories.
idea.
Like, I know what I did, but I don't remember what they remember about me remembering it.
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection.
Yeah.
In fact,
You speak in
I
our
was
head all the
going to
time.
ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned.
And by
Even
supervise, you
though
mean
he has a
assassinate,
fraction of
right?
his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put, of course,
What are we gonna help
Harbinger
accompany him
down
do?
to
Kick
Urban
puppies?
from the outside.
I'm not kicking any puppies.
Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Urban.
We're gonna go into the internet? God, we're gonna end up on Reddit. This is gonna be awful. Actually, knowing Genshin, we'll probably end up on Pornhub.
Compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
No, it's because we got rid of the forbidden knowledge. Does Paimon remember that? I don't think Paimon remembers that.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company.
Will you just stop?
But I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Ermin's soul.
Twitter is a burning garbage fire and it's gonna sink.
Beak, jailbird. No way of
But that means that Elon Musk will have done at least one good thing for the world, getting rid of Twitter.
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be
Oh,
clear.
man.
In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost, unlike anywhere else. Irminsol's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information.
Oh, man, I haven't used torrents in a long time. I don't even think I have BitTorrent anymore. I remember LimeWire.
I know there are many grievances between you on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it truce, but only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Oh, I don't believe in putting slack in the rope. It makes it harder to hang you.
My job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try.
I wonder if he says that if it's Aether. The pretty eyes part.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
What a dick.
The snark on this guy. It's unfair.
We can start now.
Irminsol access granted. Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsol. Ooh.
Not as many naked pictures of Mona.
Anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Definitely not
Irminsol's closely
Pornhub.
intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
'Cause you're a jerk.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin.
Permission granted.
Let's go.
Hey, so, say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
You die. Or something.
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible.
Mona and hydrogen slime?
Can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe,
No.
your best option is to stick close to me.
They make you walk.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Well, you touched him.
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth.
First time for everything.
Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
Oh, just ignore him, Paimon.
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Because then you'd kill me. Jerk.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
Is it really a tree?
Lesser Lord Kusa.
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida
The rest is up to you.
Will do.
Huh. For once.
I am not pulling for Wanderer.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
Huh? What the?
I just felt like playing Genshin instead of Konofan. There's only so much playing Konofan you can do.
That's part of
Paimon's never tried this before. So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Because he's a teenager.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
The answer is to quit being a jerk.
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
He killed so many people.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind.
So many people betrayed him.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Everyone has a history, Paimon.
Oh, he's just human.
Puppet created by the Electro-Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatara Suna.
I'm sure Nadia knows all kinds of things.
Anything about that?
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Really? Because from what
Only
they
3
said,
technically.
it sounded like lots
He's killed more people than that.
mystery is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination.
Oh? How interesting.
So the Genshin got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatara Suna
We
was
knew that
sabotaged.
already.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved. Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
That's the point of you being a prisoner.
Have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Told you it was an isekai.
About that. Didn't Ahita tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace.
I love how your conversational choices just don't matter at all.
And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh? Wait.
Gotta work on the cordial part of that conversation there, pal.
This light. It looks similar to those saplings.
What is it?
This data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You
Just
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so?
This is the past.
Well, since you insist.
It's
More flashbacks.
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
Oh, I'm the
Under
wanderer
your
now, aren't I?
Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place, like a giant village. People are gainful.
When and why did I start playing Genshin? COVID.
They are
Should
motivated.
answer both of your questions.
As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years,
Just locked in my house with nothing to do, and I was like, ah, this looks like fun.
As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow.
Why would you want to get rid of that? You gotta send Sayu.
Raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown. All
Okay.
skills, blood, dreams. Every
Who are these
smith
two
on
NPCs
this
and why
tree
do I
must
care?
define their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance,
Blah, blah, blah.
the two of you never would have. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me. Even now, you remain
Kind of a
one
dick,
Tatara
okay.
Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much
Who's this
that was
clown?
commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma.
So you say, Escher.
My good sir.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because what have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up. and
I was kind of a
continuing to
jerk
rise
then.
at an alarming
Okay.
rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from none of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our
6
mutual
people
friend,
watching feels lonely. Yeah, it's alright.
is taking the golden feather to Narukami Island to
I won't
see
stream
the
for too
Arctic
much
show.
longer. I don't have
This is
much
our last
stamina
hope.
these days.
But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher?
It's still fun. I like this game.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may
What does
have
this
noticed
have
that
to
there
do
was
with
one common
anything?
denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the shogun's own hand. If he truly...
You're well informed.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat?
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk
Blah,
zone
blah,
so
blah.
we can absorb it. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility.
Judging from the look in your eyes...
Drop the act.
Have I done the hangouts?
Past
Oh yeah.
that now.
I've done all the hangouts.
Whoever you are,
It looks like you're planning to destroy Tatar. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Is he about to stab him in the
I'm
back?
just waiting for the right moment.
To stab you in the back? Yep.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Saw that one coming. Well, I guess the balladeer didn't kill this guy.
I thought I'd disguise myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that, and yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
Oh wait, you see the balladeer?
And what I...
If you kill me...
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person.
Who is this guy? Is it the doctor?
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out.
Wasn't this 400 years ago? How are these people alive?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance.
It is the
If
doctor.
you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger.
How was he alive 400 years ago?
The Doctor.
The Fatui?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it. That's why you gave us your curse.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens.
Yes,
when
Doctor
your
Who.
benevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake. Even
I think his name is Dodori or something like that.
pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead.
If you give him he has nothing to prove to anyone.
What a beautiful way to see the world. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish.
Still really
At
confusing.
least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning... I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend be Mr. Niwa? Already dead.
Where's the stab wound? Come on.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he? But why did...
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether
This
he'd
is
eliminated
so
all
weird,
his
so-
segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have...
Maybe so. But it means...
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. You know very well what that means.
How was the doctor alive hundreds of years ago? I don't get
Give him
this.
some space.
You need to give him some time to process his emotions.
I thought delusions shortened your lifespan. That's what happened to our buddy from Swordfish.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident.
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki-mono to live with the... It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor.
Yeah, but again, how was the doctor around so long ago?
After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for. The mechanic removed the withered heart. The The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival.
Maybe the doctor's not human? I guess. He can't be human if he was alive 400 years ago.
Moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man?
But I thought the Fatui were a relatively recent deal in the global politics. Maybe I don't understand the lore as well as I thought I did.
Only if he understands this.
Tor, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Uh-huh. So I just gotta wait. And wait, and wait, and wait.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
He's
Are you
always
worried
scared.
about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me. to
Oh
be
no,
your
the
friend.
power of friendship. We're doomed.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of the...
I guess that makes sense.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Isekai insurance.
Don't thank me, just... you look really upset. Well,
Huh?
the reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria.
Of course it has to do with Conria.
Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
What's summoning?
Responded?
The jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time.
Oh, who's the
I don't know
jester?
the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Of course she did.
Astonished,
Does this info count towards my mission?
very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
What?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? And when he is like, I am not into this guy.
My voice inside your head.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Sure, just get the writers on board with it. Oh, okay.
Done.
The gesture is Frank Race Piero.
Huh? What the? What happened?
Nothing. So long.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those
Yeah,
who
he's gonna
died in
delete himself.
Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real
Oh, is he gonna do
nuisance,
some
but
dumb
all an
self-sacrifice?
ant isn't threatening anyone. I guess they deserve to be left.
Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared.
He's in the tree.
Oh no.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nihita!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what
was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
Shut you out of the tree.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that, but did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated?
Where the heck did he go?
Don't be. It's not your fault. We're running out of time.
We're out.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and I'm sorry, but
An emergency?
don't worry. If
And
my
she
assessment
says
is
she'll be
correct,
okay. Another
there
time
may
loop.
be some minor disturbance.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened.
Yeah.
What do you think the
Balladeer is going to turn into the Wanderer. He's
Wanderer
evolving.
want you-
I guess the Wanderer isn't just a shiny Balladeer.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible. Right. You can't just rewrite history. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no... So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling?
It's going to have some ripples.
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible? Uh-oh. Paimon's had it. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right?
Yep.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what...
Go talk to A.
There's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But, so... Alright, Paimon will start. First dish.
Favorite food.
Mine's that grilled thing, and
That's
drink
making me hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Also, Adeptus Temptation,
You're just
Golden
literally
Triple,
naming every
Triple
food.
Layered Consommé,
Tick, 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 tick. Didn't even pick up after yourself, Paimon.
what do we...
Oh, guess he erased himself.
Talking? Is that a food too?
Yep, he erased himself, but I remember because I'm ripple proof. Because I'm not from Teyvat.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something like... So, the Balladeer. Okay, sure. Where are we? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Now's not the time to explain. Alright, well, I'm actually going to call it for the night. I'll have to stream more Genshin later, I guess. Thanks to everyone who came out. Hope you had some fun. I will be putting out a video, hopefully tonight, after I eat. That will be the 12 Days of Christmas Konosuba version. So I hope you enjoy that. And, of course, I do still need to do the tier list. That'll probably be tomorrow, though. So, take care. And thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I know.